Hi everyone, in today's video I would like to share the concept of storytelling in professionals. These days corporates are really welcoming and they are adapting the concept or the tool of storytelling specifically for their leaders, because when it comes to sharing the knowledge, when it comes to transferring the knowledge to the team members, leaders are trying to connect with the thoughts of the team members first, and that can be very well done with storytelling, but wisely. When leaders are trying to explain the vision or trying to make certain critical decisions and they want to share it with their team members, or if they want to encourage their team members or to motivate them, or sometimes to settle down the conflicts within the team and letting the team members know the importance of working in collaboration and unity, storytelling is one such tool which can really help team members to perform and to enhance their productivity, to work within the team, and to have that purpose and to have that direction with which the leader wants to lead the team. So that's why it is very important for any leader to understand how storytelling can be done accurately, wisely, and effectively, because if it is not done wisely, then it may backfire. So yes, in this video I would like to mention certain elements which are required to be integrated in this storytelling concept, so that leaders should know that it should not backfire, rather it should behave like one of the integral tools in professional life. So yeah, here it goes. The first element any leader needs to understand is that stories need to have a purpose, clear-cut outcome. Because if they are sharing a story, they are sharing an anecdote, they are sharing some real-time experiences, the team members should be well connected to what is the outcome of that story and can easily derive out of it, that what is the gaining point of that a particular draft of that story. That's very important. So whenever, if any leader in the meeting room or in the presentation is trying to explain things with the help of stories, it needs to have an outcome somewhere in it, needs to be comprised with the outcome somewhere within that draft. Yeah, that is one important aspect. Second is when a leader is trying to explain things, trying to explain the strategies, then to have that story, it needs to be specific. It is not required to have a lot of layers and layers and attached to it, because it may confuse and it may create ambiguity in the minds of the team members, and then it would be very difficult for any team member to focus on the major part of the purpose of that story. So it has to be very specific, to the point, and very crisp in nature, so that a focus of each team member should remain intact. Yeah. The third important aspect of any story by the leaders when he's trying to connect with the team members is that story is supported with authenticity. It is required to be reflected with the facts and figures, and it should exhibit that it is real, somewhere it is a real-time scenario, because team members can easily grasp that just for the sake of saying it, the leader is saying it. But no, it should not be happening. Leaders should be very cautious while preparing the draft of that story, that when he or she is trying to explain things within the team and in the presentation, it needs to be supported with authenticity and it needs to be shared with much reality. That's what it is required. Leaders should consider that when they are drafting that story or when they are trying to explain things within the meeting, so the story or any case study rather would be revolving around the work profile of the people the leader is addressing to, that what domain they are into and what their actual work profile is, because that creates the relevance, and audience or the team members will easily connect with the thought of the leader if everything is well planned according to their work profile, or their industry specific it has to be, their domain specific it has to be. Random story would not leave any impression on them. To create that huge impact on team members, the story has to be very much relevant with their work profile, so that they can resonate with the leader very easily. Yeah. And it would be a huge impact if a leader adds a thought in the story, which would definitely give a right kind of a direction to the team members, or the instructions, or it would have some expectation which a leader has from his team members, so that after hearing out that story or sharing, when the leader shares that example or anecdotes, now team members also starts thinking in that tangent, and they would have a kind of a direction while they are processing the work or while they are channelizing their project. So that direction would be derived out of that story, and any such case study can be developed in that manner, and it would be a huge impact on the team members. So yeah, storytelling can play a vital role in getting things done from the team members, and in creating that leadership at a higher level. So yeah, when the leader is trying to explain things with the help of story, also towards the end, what can also create a huge impact is if it is a very thought provoking, that while after the meeting is done, it is still stimulating their brain, that they can think of, that something can be triggered through in a positive way, that okay, this is how things can be done, and this will help any team member to perform at a different level if it is a very thought provoking element is added into the story. So that's very important. If leaders are trying to explain the vision and critical decisions and strategize the plans and everything, it has to have a thought provoking element into it. Yeah. And that is what I wanted to discuss in a crisp way, that how storytelling can be an effective tool for any leader in leading the team and in connecting with the team and helping the team in performance and productivity, because they can very well relate to when any examples, when any case studies, when any anecdotes, any real-time scenarios are discussed. So I hope that this video will help you in anywhere in your work profile when you are leading the team, or any which way when you are giving presentations also, you can use this methodology of storytelling. And yeah, till then, bye bye, take care, all the best, let's meet soon in the next video.